Alright guys, we're here. Today's the day. Day 1 of Worlds is hours away. Yeah, I'm double dropping 2 deck lists back to back. We are looking at Nagoriyuki off of the order symbol as the first deck list before we move into which would be no one's surprise going forward. Yeah, so this guy really made a huge splash in previews with people saying he's like the next Godzilla-esque aggro character. The guy could just do 40 on turn 2 pretty easily if you can't control the damage. So yeah, he has a lot of cool pieces moving with him. He gets to play a really cool package of moves on the order symbol, and that 4 damage is nothing to scoff at, man. Like that guy could just Thunder Spear barrage you into the ground, and if you're not holding a high block, you just straight up die. But let's get into it. He's a 632. He's the all and order symbol. He's a samurai and vampire. Has a static when an ability adds 1 or more blood counters to this card resolves. If there are 4 or more blood counters on it, commit 1 rival card, lose 10 health, and remove all blood counters from this card. This effect cannot reduce your health below 1. So you can just keep spending, getting blood counters, getting your moves for damage, committing your rival's pieces, losing 10 health per card, and yeah, man, just go to town. He's very cool in the fact that he can commit characters if you need that. He can target commit really cool assets, backups, anything on your rival's board, he can touch it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the attacks first. We played 22, but no surprise here. We got Blood-Sucking Universe at 4 copies, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 2 mid block, 3 high for 5, tension throw. Response after this attack deals damage, gain 2 health. If you have 2 or more counters instead on your character, we gain 4 health instead. This is a 9 damage bomb in our character. Always dealing damage. Gets us that lovely Roman cancel token that we can spend for momentum usage or use it on defense. This attack is no laughing matter. You better have throw hate. You better be ready for 9 damage throws coming at you. Really, the real bread and butter of this deck is Thunder Spear Barrage, 3 difficulty, 3 check, 5 high for 2, 2 high block, Echo ranged weapon. Blitz attack gets -X speed and +X damage. X cannot be greater than 4. I've seen this card do 20 damage to some characters just because they didn't hold a high block. And, I mean, I'm just going to put it to 1 speed, 6 damage, give it 4 damage with Nago, echo it with the Roman Cancel token we nabbed with Blood-Sucking Universe or at the ready, and we just hit you for 20 on a 3 diff. This card here is no laughing matter. It's a 5 high for 6 in this character, to where you can just leave it at 5 speed, give it 4 damage, and that 5 high for 6 something is like 5 diff stats on a 3 diff with Echo is crazy. This guy can really just come out of nowhere and RKO you, for a lack of a better term. Violent Animus shot at 2 copies, 4 difficulty, 3 check, 1 low block, 4 high for 5. Breaker 1, ranged tech weapon. Blitz, commit a foundation, remove 1 backup from any stage. If you did, draw a card. This card gains flash. Response, after this attack deals damage, your rival removes 1 random card from their hand. More often than not, that Blitz isn't going to come into effect unless you're really facing backup decks. There are a few that are still prevalent in like Sung Jin Woo, Hanji, both Zeke Jaegers are still played. Nine Titans is banned, so like some of the backup decks may have fallen off a bit, but Sung Jin Woo is like the premier one right now that people are really excited about, so this could come in handy. Also, this just says this is a 9 damage attack that you have to full block, or you're losing 2 cards in your hand, right? Like, you don't want to lose cards against Nago because then you just can't block, and then once you can't block, you just die because everything's for 9 to 10 damage. Absorbed Energy Spirit, strike at 3 copies, 4 difficulty, 3 check, 2 high block, 4 mid for 3. Response, after you block this card, flip the blocked attack after it resolves. Add the top card of your deck to momentum. We love on defense momentum generation to propel our turn going forward, and then enhance your rival discards a momentum. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals the difficulty of the discarded momentum. So it starts at 4 mid for 3. It becomes 4 mid for X after that. But really, to be fair, it starts out at 4 mid 7, and then it can just get bigger from there depending on the momentum discarded. We are playing a couple more 3 diff moves at the ready. 3 difficulty, 3 check, no block, 5 mid for 2, tension, ranged weapon. It's really just another move to grease the wheels with giving us another momentum with tension. If we have this and a handful of Thunder Spear barrages, we're doing like 100. Having 5 speed is really nice to have. 5 mid for 6 on a 3 diff's great. The no block kind of hurts, but I think we're okay at 2 copies. It's very good. Also, with the next card, we like to remove this with the next card in question, which is Inventor's Creation. Probably the coolest card in the deck. 4 difficulty, 3 check, 4 low for 4, 2 low block, spell, tech, weapon. Response, remove 1 attack from your discard pile after you play this card. This attack gains all keywords and keyword ratings printed on the card removed to pay the cost of this ability. This allows you to just build your own attack. If you want to remove Patchwork Baby, you can. If you want to remove Thunder Spirit Barrage and gain Echo, Bloodsucking UniVersus, you can remove that and get another throw. So you're really playing 8 throws and 10 tension moves, which is really nice depending on what you can remove and what you can't remove. Yeah, it can gain stun from Patchwork Baby. It can gain Echo. It can gain Breaker if you remove the Violent Animus Shot if you block with this card. It's a very, very versatile and just a really neat card to have in the deck that just, you can meld it to what you need it to be at the time. And then we got Patchwork Baby, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 3 mid for 1, 1 mid block, EX3, powerful 3, stun 2 tech. Enhanced, this attack gets plus X speed, X equals the highest keyword rating played this turn, and then enhanced, this attack gets plus 1 damage for each different keyword in your card pool. It's just another 5 difficulty bomb. It's a 5 mid 5 base, and then it's a 5 mid 9 base with Nago, and it just gets bigger from there. It's a great Inventor's Creation target to add EX3, powerful 3, stun 2 to it. It just uses momentum very well. It's just an all-around great attack to have in the deck. It's a great lead-in, it's a great bridge attack, and it's a great finisher. Either way, you just got to be careful. Normally with Nago, you're going to be committing your opponent's character and or their moment of normalcy, so you can protect this move. Alright, so moving into the actions, we got 1 copy of Showdown, 3 difficulty, 4 check, 3 high block, response commit. After you block this card, commit 2 rival foundations. Response, commit 2 foundations after your rival plays an ability on an action card, cancel it. That bottom response usually doesn't come into handy that often, just because it's a heavy cost to commit to past the check, and then commit more if you need to pass the ability. But the response on block commit 2 rival foundations is paramount. We can block a high, or block a mid with this, and then what we do is we commit their 2 best defensive pieces, so we can use Nago to commit their next best piece and really just loosen them up a bit. I know on order that we kind of to go back up to the attacks that we're not playing Walk the Dog. I believe Patchwork Baby is just a better play because Walk the Dog is an 8 diff. We don't play a lot of stun. And so we're going to really be dependent on our rival committing cards. And we don't want to use Don't Do This. We have Don't Do This in our foundational base, but we don't want to be spending a lot of cards out of our hand unless we know we're going to be killing them. So having Patchwork Baby in it instead of Walk the Dog actually is probably a better play and a safer play, because it can get big like Walk the Dog, but it has stun 2. May not draw you the card, but it does have 1 less speed, but it also just draws you a card, and it progresses more damage easier without the momentum. But nonetheless, we got 2 copies of Fierce Wings, 3 difficulty, 5 check, 2 high block. Enhance, remove, add 1 card of the difficulty of 3 or less from our discard pile to our hand. That includes Thunder Spirit Barrage and At the Ready, and any foundation we have, we can just pick those up. We can pick up another Fierce Wings if we really need to, but there'd be no point. But we do want to use this to pick up the checked or discarded Thunder Spirit Barrages and At the Readies. And then response hand, remove. After one of your foundations is committed, do committed or destroyed due to an arrival effect, we get to build one non-unique foundation from a discard pile. So if they stun us, we get to build one in. Joke's on you. Now moving into the foundations, we got Fukyo, 2 difficulty, 5 check, 2 high block. Enhance your turn, flip, add 1 blood counter to your character. Your attack gets 1 speed for each counter on your character, max 3 if we've played a Roman cancel ability this turn as Tenacious. So we get to progress our blood counter generation if we want to go up from 3 to 4, commit a piece, and then lose 10 and start over and gain 3 speed. It's a really nice button. If we're like on turn 2 and we want to make sure we have the 4th counter on turn 3, we can poke, play this, get to 3, play another move, get to 2, play another move, get to 3, and then set up for the turn 2, the turn 3, commit their character, commit their best piece, and then move on. What do you fight for? 2 difficulty, 5 check, plus 2 low block, enhanced flip. We're just gonna draw a card, man. That's it. It's just free card draw on a flip. Has a good block. We love it. Don't do this. 1 difficulty, 5 check, 2 low block. Discard 1 card. Attack gains stun 1. Later game, when we're really trying to push through a rival's board, this really comes in handy. If we have extra foundations in hand, as we're pushing to kill, this allows us to just put more pressure on their board and make them make harder decisions on what they want to commit. 3 copies of Strategic Meeting, 3 difficulty, 5 check, 2 mid block, form flip, reveal the top card of your deck. We can add it to our momentum. If it has 3 or more keywords, we get to add it to our hand instead. So really, we got Thunder Spear Barrage, Animus Shot, At the Ready, Inventor's Creation, and Patchwork Baby. We can all add to hand. The rest of the attacks we have to put into our momentum, which isn't a terrible thing. Free momentum is really good. And clearing a 3 off the top. And also, if we see a 5 on top, we don't have to add it there, which is really good. 2 copies of Fighting for Control, 2 difficulty, 4 check, 3 high block. Response rival's turn. After your rival makes a check to play a non-foundation card that check gets -2, and then failing that check is not in the combat phase. So we got Breaker 2 kinda on foundation. So all we have to do is just say, hey man, you checked a 1 there. Do you want to pass that? And if not, it's basically just say, hey man, we make them discard a card and they move on. So we don't want to use both of these at the same time. We don't want to use it with Breaker. We usually want to try to chain these on opposite attacks so we can really make them pay for their turn. 4 copies of Botan's Coaching, 0-5, 3 mid block, flip. Both players discard 1 card and draw a card. It's cycle draw. We want to be able to get through to our good cards and get rid of the bad cards. To round out zeros, we got 2 copies of One Man Inferno, 0-5, 3 low block. Mill 1, your rival mills 1. Hey man, Krista sucks to fight against sometimes, so this gets us off the top of the deck. Helps get stuff off the top of the discard pile for Rodon. It helps us dig into our discard pile for Fierce Swings, for, Thunder Spear Barrages or At the Readies. It also helps Inventor's Creations down the line. If we get like a Patchwork Baby or a Bloodsucking Universe into our discard pile, it helps fill that discard pile up for our other effects. 2 copies of Incompatible Quirks, 2 difficulty, 5 check, 3 mid block. Unique, static, this card is not ready during the ready step. Enhanced commit, we get -2 speed, we got a little bit of speed hate. And then the real kicker on this card is Enhanced Tenacious, remove 1 foundation, ready this foundation. So we can remove our committed foundations to ready this to help pass checks or to help block. Usually it's just used to pass checks over and over again until we kill our rival. So that's usually the best way to use it. Hacker Extraordinaire comes in at 2 copies, 2 difficulty, 4 check, 4 high block. We get momentum for taking 5 or more damage on a commit. We get to add the top card of our deck to our momentum. And then Enhanced Commit, once per turn Tenacious. We spend a momentum, draw a card, and then we can flip a rival asset because it gives us some permanent asset hate, which is really good. I guess I missed these zeros. We got 3 copies of Year Finished, 0 difficulty, 5 check, 3 low block. Enhance, flip. If the top card of your discard pile is the copy of the attack, hey man, if we unlock the hidden text on this card, we're winning, right? But the real kicker is the Deadlock Enhance. We get to commit this and commit 1 rival foundation. So we get to play a really heavy committal package if they get into deadlock. So they don't really want to go into deadlock. So we can put pressure on their board. 1 copy of Mono Normalcy because every deck should have 1. We've got 3 copies of Battle Hold the Answer, 2 difficulty, 6 check, 3 mid block, enhanced, tenacious. Your turn. We get to add this card to the top of our deck. So if we're really going deep into string and we have like a patchwork baby we really want to slam like on an 8, we can play this on top, check the 6, commit 2, and move on with our life. It allows us to just really put pressure offensively on our rival. 3 copies of the long version, 1 difficulty, 5 check, 3 low block, enhanced, commit for -2 speed. If it has 3 or more keywords, -3 speed instead. We got a lot of keyword spaghetti in the game. We could definitely get that -3 for a commit, and it actually gives us a little bit of defense on a low block, so it's really nice. Speaking of defense, we got 3 copies of Fateful Decision, 1 difficulty, 5 check, 3 mid block. Enhanced commit, this attack gets -2 speed, or enhanced commit, this attack, after we play a block, it gets breaker 1. We get a little bit of breaker, a little bit of speed hate on some foundations that are really nice. So now into the board. We got Showdown and an extra copy. We got 4 copies of Not Now I'm Gaming, because we hate Deku. A 1 difficulty, 4 check, 3 low block, enhanced commit, check a 7, flip. After an attack is played, we add it back to our owner's hand, so we make them spend all their resources to make it really big. Also, it's say our rival goes to just play, I need it on a 5. They get a 5. We Not Now I'm Gaming to add it back, and now they can't pass their final attack on the turn, and we get to swing back with shields down completely. 2 copies of Genkai's Guidance, 1 difficulty, 5 check, 3 low block. First form, remove, discard 1 card. Your rival discards 1 card. So we get to just nuke their hand down to make it easier to chunk through them. And then response, destroy 3 foundations. After your rival plays an attack, remove it from the game. So we get to just say, no, we don't want to deal with this, bring another baby, and then we'll see maybe if they have it or not. We make them have it, man. We are in the make them have it arc of the game. You make your rival have it, or they're just going to die. 1 more copy of Violent Animus Shot in the board. And then we got 2 copies of Filled with Doubt, 2 difficulty, 5 check, 2 mid block. Response, after your rival plays an attack, we get to seal it. It's kind of in the same vein as Genkai's Guidance. We don't want to have to deal with all the effects of the attack. We'll just deal with the stats and move on. It's a very good piece. So this is the second to last deck we got, guys. Worlds is today. So hopefully this whole deck profile series lead up to the event helped out, and let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit those bells for notifications, and if you see me at Worlds, come say hi. Please introduce yourself. I'm interested to meet new people in the community, and I'd be happy to. So until the next video, take care.